this removing weight. I ain't gonna call it loss. I'm not trying to lose weight, because when you lose something, you try to find it. I'm not trying to find it. With time, if you took 10, 20 years to get that belly, it's probably not going away anyway. You'll need 2, 3 years to make that thing go away. But every single day, just make the play. Just make the play. Like I said, I was over here almost 400. And I'm like right at 310. Like I said, I hover between 307 and 312. On the way down to get below 300, get below 300, and yeah, we good. So remember, this removing weight, I ain't gonna call it loss. I'm not trying to lose weight, because when you lose something, you try to find it. I'm not trying to find it. Dandelion root good for your liver. And remember, if you're obese, if you got that belly, the whole point is if you detox your liver, that's going to lower your cortisol levels, and then that's going to let you start dropping those pounds. Not only the water weight, but the belly fat too. And same thing with green tea. Green tea has the caffeine in it, but in addition to that, it lowers cortisol levels, and cortisol is what makes you hang on to some of the belly. So I want my health to be good and all of that. It's a combination of things. It's the tea in the morning, it's the supplements I'm about to take, it's the weightlifting I'm gonna go do later on. That's what's gonna make the transformation. But the thing about this is all of this is easy, because I gotta wake up and eat something anyway. Whether it was a donut, bacon, or sausage, might as well just gone. So that's that, making that green tea. The other thing I do in the morning, one of my favorite spoons. Come right here. I have this Alaskan cod liver oil full of omega-3s. If you're doing something like a fast or whatever, some people say they don't eat food or anything during a fast. This won't break your fast. Meaning it won't spike your insulin levels, because it is healthy fat. It's omega-3. So I take that for the omega-3s. That's good for my heart, right? This also helps me to keep from eating. Well, I'm gonna say it reduces my appetite. I take cod liver oil, a teaspoon of olive oil, and a teaspoon of MCT oil every morning. This is to get my metabolism going and my body burning fat without really eating any solid food. Because it's liquid, right? It digests quick. And it takes care of the heart health part of it, right? Cod liver oil with the omega-3s. I use Atlas olive oil that has a lot of polyphenols in it. That's good for your heart. I'm gonna take a teaspoon of that. I'm out here. So when you see me go below 300, you know how I did it. I'm just talking about me. You gotta find out what's right for your body. But we do know a couple of things that we all have in common, especially if you've been overweight. You're probably bumping a lot of cortisol. You definitely have leaky gut, meaning your liver is leaking fat into your gut. That's how you get that big belly, that pot belly. And then you can have high insulin without having high blood sugar, is my understanding. Your blood sugar could be normal, but the insulin levels in your body might be off the chain, which may keep you from dropping pounds. So you're gonna take it slowly but surely, and that's my MCT oil. I know a lot of y'all can't just take that raw like that, but that's one of my superpowers. It's one of my superpowers is I'm able to eat vegetables without seasoning the vegetable, able to take the olive oil without cringing. So if you cringe when you take stuff like that, I don't know, cut a piece of grapefruit or something to eat with after you take the olive oil if you don't like the taste. And yeah, that's what I would say. And the MCT oil, you could put that in your coffee or tea while you sip it. So however you do it, that's the play. That's the play. All right, so now what's going on next? Got my water boiling right here. About to drop my tea into this water. This dandelion root to this water. And that's how we playing the game for the morning. I want to see what the dandelion root looks like. That's it right there. It's basically a crushed up flower, literally dandelion, right? I know that this is about 4 cups of water. So what I'm going to do is, and it says, the instructions are 1 to 2 teaspoons per cup. So I go 1, 2, 3. Now I give it a little sprinkle. So that basically that's like 3-4 tablespoons, right? 2 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. So that's that. It's the green tea. I really want to show y'all what that looks like so y'all can see what's in this pot afterwards. You see that? Okay, so that's the green tea. That's what it looks like right there. All right. So 1, 2, 3 of those. I was using that Big Low USDA organic. All of that's cool, but let me say, this does not compare to this. Like, let me tell you the difference. This is dust. That's really what's inside of these bags, right? This right here are real green tea leaves from India. And the taste is different and all of that. So remember, I'm not doing this for taste, I'm doing it for health benefit. Green tea gets your cortisol levels down, and I think it's got some good benefits for your heart. Remember, the main thing what we're doing is we try to balance our micronutrients and our microbiome. That's what's inside of your gut, in order to get your cortisol levels down, your insulin levels down, and that way that body can just start dropping their weight. Got a good night's sleep last night, and everything that I read with regards to research is like, you gotta get good sleep. So I used to be going to sleep at 1 o'clock and stuff. Now I'm averaging between 9 and 11:30. So as soon as you can, get in that bed. I'm just gonna say that. You're really supposed to steep the tea for the taste, but you can boil it too. Just give it a second. Tell you what the next play is. I'm going to get a cup of water ready, and I'm going to take some Perfect Aminos. Okay, Water Perfect Aminos. I just started taking this about 2 weeks ago. The thing that I'm checking on with this is, hey, you'll see the results, is I noticed from taking this 2 weeks ago, I haven't been eating as much protein, but I'm getting way, way stronger. I went to the gym, I was able to get 225, like five times, and before that, only 2 times. And I really haven't upped my protein intake, right? But I have been taking Perfect Aminos. What's happening here with these Perfect Aminos, I believe, is when you eat protein, your body breaks it down to amino acids, okay? So here, without the calories and all that, I'm skipping the whole digestive protein thing and taking the Perfect Aminos. They recommend, they don't really have a recommendation of how often you should take this, but me, I'm once or twice a day, long story short. I'm not eating breakfast this morning because I'm kind of intermittent fasting with the fats that I ate, and I'll take this, and I probably won't eat for real until like after church, and yeah, we'll take it from there. All right, that's probably ready. Boom. Turn it off, let it steep. Show you one of those tea leaves. It's a tea leaf, a dandelion root. So that's a piece of the dandelion root right there. But you see that leaf from those little, they were vacuum sealed, they dried and vacuum sealed, right? And so when they come out, they dry and they vacuum sealed. But when you rehydrate it and throw it in that water, that's what it looks like. So those little crumbled up pieces that you saw are actually real tea leaves. If you do that with that big low tea, that's not what that is. That's a real tea leaf right there, real green tea leaf. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? When we got married, they brought me the teapot set. You know what I'm saying? So, and I didn't even know, I didn't even drink tea then. But since I got this exquisite set, you know, oh boy, you know how they do it from England. Hey, chap, I'm gonna take care of my liver now. I'm gonna detox my liver. So this pot, I sip on this pot for like all day today and make another pot tomorrow, right? So remember it's 4 cups. I'm just gonna dip that on in there like that. That's hood style. Just dip that in there because I gotta go. Oh, I gotta leave. The tight part about this, all the dandelion root and the green tea, it goes to the bottom of the pot. So you can dip it in there and get you a nice little cup. I'll have to angle the camera down, but you can kind of see it from that way. Get you a nice little cup right there. Anyway, so that's that. I'm not worried about filling the cup up entirely. This is good enough. And I'll take some cinnamon, turmeric, and cayenne pepper and put it in here. Sometimes. I don't think I have any lemon juice. I was unprepared. It's all good. So that is very, very, very hot. The steam is coming off of it. I have some of these Kraft ice cubes, so I'm just gonna drop it in there. Look, dilute it. I'm gonna dilute it just a little bit. There you go. And I'm gonna let that sit there. And there you have it.